Every time the man committed a crime, he would deliberately strike the target's calf with a black umbrella.
Excuse me. Sorry. So sorry.
At first, the man who was struck did not pay much attention, but gradually he noticed that his right leg was becoming weak. His breathing also suddenly grew rapid. Before he could react, the man collapsed to the ground. When he opened his eyes again, he realized that he was tightly restrained on the operating table. When the killer saw him wake up, he did not panic. Instead, he called emergency services. But he was not doing it to spare the man. As a mysterious drug entered his body, a sharp and unbearable pain immediately spread through the man's entire body. His vision blurred again, and he fell completely still. It was not long before the doctor who received the distress call arrived at the scene, but the jam-covered curtain in front of them gave them a bad feeling. Sure enough, as soon as they went inside, they saw the man's body. Even more terrifying, the victim's heart was missing. The doctors had never seen anything like this before. Just as they were about to call for backup, something strange happened.
Don't let me die.
At that moment, the mysterious man was carrying a fresh heart back home, and the case quickly drew the FBI's attention. They carefully examined the victim's body, and at the incision around the heart, they noticed a subtle detail.
Scar tissue.
Scar tissue is simply a scar. Its presence around the cardiovascular area indicates that the man had previously undergone heart surgery. This made Pete suddenly realize something. He searched through the victim's cabinet. While others assumed this was a case of organ trafficking, Pete found a shocking number of heart medications, proving the victim was in extremely poor health. If it were about selling organs, the killer would not target someone so critically ill. So what was the killer's real purpose? To find the answer, the police immediately contacted the surgeon, who performed the victim's heart surgery. It turned out, the victim had heart failure. The large stock of heart medication at home was meant to barely sustain his life, until he received a donated heart for a transplant. This meant the heart that was taken was healthy, so the theory of organ trafficking still seemed plausible.
Oh, Walter,
Oh my
come on.
God.
That's a person.
No.
However, Walter, after tasting the man, also discovered an unbelievable anomaly. 4 hours after death, the human body usually shows livor mortis and decay, but this corpse had none of these signs. Almost no decomposition. Medical personnel had declared the victim dead, yet he suddenly sent a distress call, and then died again 3 minutes later. This abnormal phenomenon held the answer in the victim's blood. His blood had been injected with a serum that slowed cell death, but this truth only deepened their confusion.
Why bother to slow down his death? They already stole his heart.
To assuage his conscience, of course.
You think the type of people that would steal an organ out of a transplant patient would really be troubled by conscience? Hey!
It's highly unlikely, of course, but I'm betting it helps our organ thief sleep well at night.
The clues ended abruptly. Fortunately, 2 months later, several similar cases occurred again. When the police